Hey y'all, welcome to my new channel here in these YouTube streets, Real Talk Reality TV. And just as a soft intro, y'all, I've been wanting to get on here and do some commentary, do my reaction or reviews inspired by Queen of Kings. But I'm going to tell y'all what really got me lit to do this, what really put the fire up under me to do this. And that is her moderator, need a friend ass Dana. Yeah. After Dana blocked me because I was only trying to talk some real stuff to Rose, I was like, oh, girl, you got me. Dana's special powers is to block and talk mess. But Dana, you forgot that, yeah, we can create our own platform and say what we want to say. So let's thank Dana for inspiring this channel, and hopefully Rose will do like some proper moderator training. I think like the first day orientation and training was missed because Dana is not good. She's not. Now, granted, there are people who talk mess. Sure. Go ahead. Block. And there are other people who are just being real and may even have the best intentions for Rose. And Dana is blocking them too. So now we can't just be real. We can't, what are we doing, Dana? She got on my absolute nerves. Real talk. So, anyway, I was really questioning if Dana secretly wants Rose to go down. You know what I'm saying? This was the day she blocked me, was when Rose was on a balcony. I believe it was Ross. He was crying. He was really upset. I think it was because Rose had heard some stuff that Ross was privy to in terms of her kids being taken away. Ross was really emotional. Okay, so Rose is on a balcony. She's yelling and cussing. And Ross was like up under her, hugging on her and stuff. And I just felt that was not the mode. And my concern was for Ross, for real. All of that heat, all of that anger, all of them cuss words, and he's in this sensitive space. So I'm just observing, and I'm being real, like, hey, you shouldn't do this in front of the kids. Why are you telling us all this stuff? Basically, see the Ross right now. This is not the state that he should be taking from his mom at the moment. Granted, Rose can do what she wants to do still, but my point is that's what I was saying, and Dana blocked me. So, Dana, why wouldn't you want women who see what's going on and see where things can be bettered for the sake of the kids? Bottom line, why wouldn't you want other women to speak some real stuff if it's going to be helpful for Rose? Why wouldn't you want her to see that or take that in? Do you want her to continue to possibly cause harm to her kids? Or, maybe see herself later and be regretful or not, I don't know. And, just just feel like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. Like, why would you block people who are trying to help? Yeah, so if I were Rose, I would really question Dana and her true intentions because, as I was told, growing up, you never know a person's true intentions. You don't. I don't care how cool y'all act with each other, you never know. So, again, the fact that she doesn't want helpful stuff to come to Rose, what's your true intentions, Dana? Rose has given Dana way too much power on Rose's channel. But anyway, back to the big picture here, which you guys see right now on the screen. The Dad Challenge podcast picked this up and he did a reaction video. He went in. He went in. And I'm like, uh-oh. But I'll have to say, his whole point, okay, how Rose is being around her kids, that was my point too. That was my point during that live. So after seeing his reaction yesterday, I was like, okay, let's go. I had already set this channel up, but I just had yet to actually get in here and get started. I had set it up before he reacted to this. But it was after seeing him, I'm like, let's go. And I like how he's just keeping it real as well. You know, he starts off with showing a video she had did prior. I guess she's sitting in her living room and she's talking about how she's living over her means and, you know, and he had some stuff to say, not the nicest, just the realist. And she did a backflip and he was talking about how cool that was. And I'm like, yeah, it was, you know. Then he goes on to play more stuff. And let me see, the next one was, when Rose mentioned that CPS was being called on her kids because they're skinny. And then he was like, okay, you don't call CPS because they're skinny. And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's true. Now, he might not have the total back end story because the other reaction channels that are talking about it, or the people who are calling CPS, they're seeing the activity, what they say, when they're being denied food, or when the kids are in the video and they're talking about how hungry they are. I see those moments that they're talking about. So he may obviously not be completely filled in. I don't think they're calling just because kids are skinny, even though Raiden's picture was alarming. And there was another moment I saw Raiden recently in another live she did. He's looking pretty skinny. I think they were on the beach. Now, Rose says it's because she's skinny. But I don't know. It's kind of a different hit when I saw him, you know, how it hits in the gut. Like, I don't think this was just genetic skinny here. But again, the point of others is they're watching the activity, they're watching what's happening on Rose's videos, and they're observing the skinniness. So I think they're just putting it all together. But anyway, back to the Dad Challenge podcast and his reaction. Exact point that I was trying to make It's just the conduct in front of your kids is a bit much. And Rose, obviously she can parent how she wants to, but is it good for them? Is it the healthiest thing? So kudos to, again, the Dad Challenge podcast and his reaction. I was totally right there with him. And again, kudos to Need a Friend Ass Dana for inspiring me to get this started. Hopefully, she has the best intentions, but you never know. So, Rose should really pay attention to Dana. Just because she supplies money to you doesn't mean anything, because really that can be a power move. That can be why she feels like she has so much power over your channel. So I wouldn't judge it on that. Be careful with Dana, because she can cause more mess to come. But that's it, y'all. Until the next one. Oh, and real quick, I wanted to tell y'all that my aim for this channel is to keep it real. It's not about having a personal beef, because I'm not being personally disrespected, okay, by these people, aside from Dana. But so my aim is just to keep it real. I observe, I see what I see, and I like to speak on it, and I'm just being real. There's no other motives outside of that, but to just be real. All right, so to the next one.